Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. But as I always say, don't just wait till Friday. We can choose to be happy every day. I am back with another message to hopefully encourage, inspire, bring insight and understanding to some of the things that we are facing in the world. Let's first just give praise to God that He woke us up today for another day to fight the fight, to be in the battle, and to stand strong and seek your desires. Today's message is titled No Allegiance. He don't like you either. And with that being said, of course, I am going to read my scriptures. And today's scripture, the first is from Peter. I have two actually. The first is from 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. The second scripture is from 2 Corinthians 11:13 through 15. For such are false prophets, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into apostles of Christ. And no wonder, for Satan himself transforms himself into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also transforms themselves into ministers of righteousness, whose end will be according to their works. That means they're not going to get away with it. And of course, I have a couple of definitions. I love my definitions or definitions in general because I believe it brings clarity, it brings the message all together, and gives us better understanding. Um, the first is the word allegiance. Allegiance means loyalty or commitment of a subordinate to a superior or of an individual to a group or a cause. The second definition I'm going to read is the word friend. A person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection. And the last definition is the word foe, which we know is the opposite of friend. Foe means an enemy or opponent, period. That's it. Short, simple, to the point. So, the message today is basically just to touch base on the world we live in. The fact that, pretty much it's kind of up, y'all. If you know anything about the Bible, these are the last days, and it's a lot of evil and wicked out here right now. Um, and we have to bring ourselves together enough to be able to fight what is coming against us. It's serious right now. You guys all know I'm all about happy. That is the purpose and the nature of living a Lion Health and Wellness brand. But when things are serious, we got to get serious. Sometimes it just ain't much to be laughing about, if you heard, you know what I mean. Um, Speaking on allegiance, a lot of times, we're just living in a time where allegiance is almost non-existent. We do have people in our lives who or have come through our lives who don't necessarily mean to be disloyal. And with that, we can find understanding and respect for the reasons why they weren't able to hold on to the loyalty. But at the same time, it's a lot of people that's coming straight at you already on some disloyal ish. I'll be trying my hardest not to curse. That's one of my biggest things. I'm working on it though, y'all. Some people might say, like, why is she talking robotic? I really be trying to focus on not cursing. So I've been praying to God about that. So if I slip up, listen, I ain't perfect either. Not one day did I come on here and say that I was perfect. That's the great thing about God. He makes us all uniquely um, with different characteristics, different flaws, but he gets us. He made us, so he get it. He know my mouth could be a mess, so he's working on me. Work in progress. Going back to the part of the title that says he doesn't like you or he don't like you either, I'm speaking, of course, of the devil, because so many people out here are just willing, open, and ready to be of wickedness. This is the devil like planting these seeds in your head. Know that. Um, you know, uh, tempting you to be of evil and to do evil things. Let's be clear. When you're doing that, whatever way he got you to be on his evil list, he don't like you either. There will be no good in the end of that. It's not like you're going to do evil for him and then he's going to do something great for you. No, he's no one's friend. He don't have friends. He is the king of lies. So he's lying the whole time. Um, I hate to keep going back to the situation, but because it's so current, we're so saturated with it, we have to use the things that are going on as example. I'm going to go back to our buddy that's in jail. We all know this man was not doing all that dirt on his own. And all the other devils that was with him, this is your perfect picture of no allegiance. Ain't nobody standing up for this dude. How many people partied with him, enjoyed that? I'm not speaking of the victims, the people who were really forced to do some things they didn't want to do. I'm talking to the grown people that was there, knew what was going on before they got there. None of these people standing for him. So always be clear. That's why the old phrase, I'm going to go back. That's why the old phrase said, do your dirt on your lonely, because you can't expect nobody to rock with you after the dirt is done. And most people fold. That dude going to fold on a lot of people. And in a way, it's like, why not? Because ain't nobody standing up. I think it would be hard for any of us to come out and say, yeah, I was with him, I did this, I did that. But at the same time, they leaving this man for dead. And I know what it feels like to be left for dead. It ain't necessarily based off no wicked behavior or things like that, but just people who I thought I had an alliance with. Plenty of them have left me for dead. But again, everything we go through in life is a way to build us. So I now know how to stand on my own. I now know how not to put all my trust in people. Going back to people not intentionally being disloyal, we're all of flesh and we're going to struggle and fight with that flesh our entire lives. So sometimes, again, people are disloyal when they don't even mean to be. So you can't put your trust in people because it can happen. We're witnessing. We're seeing it. This is what it is. So again, in the evenings, what I do, I just sit with God and I ask him to give me something to say to the people. Again, I've accepted this call. I've accepted this mission. And I just want to believe that in some way I'm helping someone somewhere. That is my purpose of being here. I tell you guys that all the time. I don't get no money for this. So it's not about me coming out. I'm working on that part too, though, because I do have things to offer. I got great gifts and talents that are going to bring me money. But this part is strictly for God, to serve him, to be of light, and, to carry his wisdom and his knowledge. So that's what I'm here for on TikTok. Like I said before, I got a whole bunch of other platforms that I do different things. So tap in. But anyway, I'm just here hopefully to awaken someone or people in general. But as always, I'm only here out of love. I love you guys. I want to wish you all a great weekend. Please get something from the message. And just know that you have it within to stand on your own, to be your own person. You are the co-creator of your life. And as long as you're working with clarity, with God's instruction, praying for his will in your life, you will reach your full potential and the desires that you are seeking. Remember that. You just got to get to a point where you don't care what anyone else thinks. I've been told I'm a lot. Now I know I'm a lot of good things, so I'm rocking on that. That's cool. I'm happy for whoever told me that in the past. Yes, I'm intense, but that's how God made me, so I'm okay with it. Also, take a moment just to tell yourselves how proud you are that you're up, moving around. You have another day. God graced you with his mercy this morning. And do your best. Make it do what it do. Tell yourself how proud you are of you. Don't wait for someone else to say it. But as always, I love you guys. I want to wish you a wonderful weekend. I'll keep you guys posted on my baby's football game tomorrow. And in the meantime, enjoy your day. Have a good one.